you had your night with Nate Diaz,
bro.
right? But I feel like there was more to it or something.
Bro.
No? Yeah.
Nobody on earth is better than Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that checks out. I feel like.
So I did a show with Rogan, and the whole time, because like Rogan brought me out there, so I didn't want to be like a
What
dick.
venue was that?
We did Irvine again, but he had to do UFC at Anaheim the next day. So he was like, he can't get fucked up.
Yeah.
Have to. He does the prelims. He does the whole thing.
Right.
So I was like, I gotta wait till Rogan gets done with his set and kind of ask him, like, can I go chill?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, I definitely don't want to leave during his set and be a dickhead.
Yeah.
So like he got done. I was like, bro, I love Nate Diaz so much. This is my only chance to hang out with him.
That's like your number one guy, right?
Nate
You
Diaz,
always say, like, if I can hang out with one dude
if you
in
can
sports.
hang out with one athlete,
Yeah.
Nate Diaz. Without
Which is
doubt.
a good answer, and I don't think many people would say that, but that's a good answer.
Bro, it's exactly what you think it is. It was everything I wanted. I walked in, it was him just shotgunning a fucking seltzer. I got in there late, and he was like, yo, get him one too. He's the nicest dude ever. Like,
Right.
as soon as I walked in, he was like, yo, get this motherfucker one also. And he got me one. And then we walked outside and he front kicked a stranger. He got in a fight with a stranger immediately.
Wait, after you were kidding.
No.
No.
So Nate's like, everybody that comes up, he's like, let's get a picture. Yeah, fuck you. Like all that. And then one dude walked up that was like jacked. And Nate Diaz just immediately was like, yo, you want to run up on us?
But it was just like a perfectly nice guy who happened to be strong,
No,
right?
he was-
He was mean mugging?
Well,
was asking for
that
it?
was so I was a little fucked up, but it was tough for me to decipher: was he mean mugging because of the situation, or pre? I didn't see him pre.
Right.
So as soon as Nate called him out, obviously the dude's like,
Right. Then he
"What's
gets
up?"
on, yeah.
And Nate immediately was like, "Yo, what's up?" Dude, Roan said the funniest thing ever. So Nate has legs locked. I don't want to be smart, put racism on Roan. But he was like, so he slapped him like an Indian. Like knees locked, just nobody slaps like that on earth. Literally no bend of the knees, just like, fuck you, motherfucker. And then obviously his boys jumped in and like pulled him apart. While they were pulling him apart, he threw a front kick, and I was just standing there like, yo. And he connected on this dude's hip, which just made him lose. Like, he just flew everywhere.
That would I actually, if like.
And then hold on. And then me and Nate walked down the street together. Just me and Nate. It was the nicest
that's
moment
cool.
of my
Did you
life.
guys
He
kiss?
just front kicked the guy. I wish.
What were you? What were you
He
talking
front
about when
kicked
you
the
like
dude,
walked
and then we
alone?
walked down. As soon as we walked away, he's like, "That motherfucker was like talking shit," and I was sitting there like, "Yeah, for sure."
Totally,
Like,
man.
dude, you're the
Glad your
best.
boys broke it up, because I was going to jump in too.
He's the best ever.
I love the two things you said, that they were always at any time
Dude.
two people were grappling. At any given moment, someone's
everybody in the
grappling.
squad was wrestling. What's his name?
What-
Marvin Vittori was with us also. It was like the middleweight or whatever. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's the Italian. He's a monster. He had just gotten done fighting fucking Izzy for the
shit.
belt.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
with us like, don't fuck with me. Like, he like spoke. Oh, man.
And
It
then
was-
when you go outside and everybody
wrestling.
Everybody thought the other person called for an Uber, so you're just like wrestling
Dude,
outside and there's no Uber coming.
It was the worst. I mean, I was enjoying it, but I was just praying to God nobody started wrestling me. Just lifting
Yeah,
my
like, I'm
shirt
like,
up
I'm
and
good.
like slapping me. I was like, please, guys, don't do your moves.
I've hung out with the Gronkowskis before, and it's basically the exact
Yes.
same experience.
Yeah, I would
They're
love to see
exactly who you think
the
they are.
Gronks and the
And they're
Diaz's
the best
together
people.
would
It's like,
be
everyone's wrestling.
unbelievable.
We forgot who got Ubers. It's like, I'm in the
That's it.
corner like, don't touch me, please.
Please, I love you guys. You don't know how much I love you. Like you guys would be upset if you found out how happy I was. Yeah,
I did it after one of the Pats Super Bowls. At the Pats Rams Super Bowl, I was like in a mosh pit.
it's gonna be a rough dinner.
I mean, you've got to be like 13 deep, right?
No.
Are you sure, bro?
No, this is like 9.
I was in a mosh pit at the chain smokers at the Patriots after party with the Gronkowskis, and I
Yo,
took
chain smokers rule.
Yo,
For real.
Yo,
Chain
for
smokers-
real, for
chain
real.
smokers rule. There's no denying it at this point.
Dude, and I had my shirt off and I was just like wrestling with them, but like we look significantly like different species.
No, for
And
sure.
at one point, like they were just like, dude, I don't know if you should be in here with us. I was so fucked up and I was so fat. They're like, I don't know, man.
Put a shirt on at least.
Maybe watch this one from the sidelines.
That's the thing about Nate. Nate looks like a normal guy. His whole crew looked like normal guys. I was taking pictures with these dudes after, and one dude got tagged in it. He's like a boxing champion.
Right.
Like, these dudes are pure animals. And I was just like, yeah, this guy's small. I fuck him up. Like, taking pictures. Nate's just, like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. I was like, yeah, true.
No doubt.
The whole night, I was like,
True
yeah,
that.
dude, you're the best.
True
You're the
that.
best. I love you so much.
That's right, champ. That's right, champ.
No, Nate's incredible because like he's won enough to obviously be, respected.
Dude,
but he's the only guy in the world who, even when he fails at his respective craft, he gets bigger.
He
So
won.
he truly can't lose.
The last fight against Edwards, who was the one?
Where he like just took a beating.
Literally,
he had him in the very last
he
second, but
knocked him out.
he didn't go after him really.
Pointed at him and was like,
Yeah, because that's what he does.
You're
But
the
that
best.
moment,
You're the best.
was cooler than winning.
A slap and a straight.
Yeah,
And he knocked
the
him
guy
out.
was like boom boom, and
Yeah.
instead of like finishing it, he went
Covered in
It
blood.
was
Just
awesome.
like, yeah, I fucked you up. and then in the interview, they're like, you could have won that, Nate. What do you think? He's like, after party at my house. It's like,
Do not care, bro.
who's
Do not
better?
fucking care.
Dude, when we went back to his house, it was an Airbnb of like 8 dudes. All they had was like a laptop plugged into a shitty TV, just blasting rap music.
Yes,
And I was
like on
this-
YouTube, pulling up like music
like
videos.
2 girls, no dude, like all dudes. Just like, yo,
That is your
fuck
dream,
that.
bro.
That guy's a piece of shit. I was like, you're the best. I love you. Oh, Nate Diaz.
I can't
is
think
the
of
man.
anybody who's like further from me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Nate
like
Diaz?
we're not the same species. Like
Yeah.
Nate's a man. Nate's a guy. I'm not. I'm more of a chick than I am
Nate's
closer
the
to him. You know what I mean?
definition. Nate's a dog, dude.
Yeah, he's
Like
dope.
to a T.
Yeah, yeah.
Go back and watch those fucking Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz interviews. If you want to get fired up, like so Conor's at the height. He's talking shit on everybody. He's like, fucking blah, blah, blah. And then he runs into Nate Diaz, who's the one guy who's like, I don't care.
Does not matter. Fuck
It's
you.
the best shit
yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
He's like, probably there's the best part ever is there's an interview, I think it's like MSNBC Business or whatever. Some lady that's like, how do you think the fight's gonna go? And he's like, probably knock him out in the first round. And Nate just goes, he better. It's like, that's the best answer I've ever. He's like, he better knock me out. I'm gonna fucking kill him.